Hello everybody, this is Floyd Evolver here, and welcome to Train Sim. My phone is messed up, because of course it is. Come on. Are you gonna work? There we go. Okay, welcome to Train Simulator. Just playing around with a few things. Give me a minute. Alright, here we are. Bit of an awkward start to this live stream, but welcome once again to Train Simulator. And today we're on the Weardale and Teesdale network. Yes, sirree. I am on the right train, correct? Yeah. Going this way to start with. And yes, welcome to the Weardale and Teesdale network. To starting in the class 25, I think this is. Makes some interesting noises, I will say. So with that being said, welcome to the Weardale and Teesdale network today. And yeah, this isn't. We'll get on the road and see where things go after this. Patches are loaded up, and we're off. The other train's also going, but we should have the right of way, right? Yeah, we're good. We are off. Alright, we'll slip. So we're starting here at Darlington. Here at the very southern end of the route. And yes, this is the same Darlington as on the East Coast Main Line. Of course, this is a 1950s. Well, this is Darlington as it was in the 50s, I should say. This is quite interesting. So yeah, so that was a pretty weird intro, if I'm honest. This is the most staged thing I've ever done. But then again, most lessons just improvise anyway. So for the first bit of this live stream, we should be driving from Darlington to Milton and Teesdale. Ooh, those are run sounds. Yeah, class 25 pulling a set of Mach 3 coaches, or Mach 1 coaches, I mean, with no passive view, I've just realized. You know what's great about this consist? This wasn't already as a preload consist. We can go ahead and go up to 70 miles per hour. This wasn't even a preload consist. So, only enough I had to go into the scenario. The one scenario that comes with this route where you can drive this locomotive pulling these Mach 1 coaches. I had to grab that consist so I could plunk it into this scenario because because the only preloads I get with this locomotive for this route are the other ones that involve pulling freight. But I want to pull passengers for today, so I had to do that. Anyway, so for the short portion, this is actually on the East Coast Main Line. But of course, this isn't the Weardale, Teesdale, and the East Coast Main Line, so we're diverging to the left instead, and we're gonna pass through North Road, and then of course we continue. Now, speed limits are being all funny and stuff. However, I'm just going to just cruise for now until we get onto the open line. That being said, the route to Milton and Teesdale is 24 miles long, and yet the ETA says we're going to get there in about 40 minutes. So, that means we're going really slow. Anyway, so this of course is Class 25, which one of my favorite parts about the Class 25 and a few other trains that I've gone in the whole window is this this combination here. Basically in there you have the ability to put a code of numbers and letters and stuff. I of course have been very serious with it and I put the letter 5 in it because, you know, yeah. Also, one thing I should say is that this is my first time driving on this route. And I've barely seen this route as well, so most of this is going to be my raw reaction. Another thing I should add is the fact that, well, you know, the reason why I'm splitting this live stream up into 2 bits is because this route, or this network features, I think it'll stop lagging. features 200 miles of track. And that's a lot of track. Which why I'm splitting these lines up into 2 bits just so we're not here. You know. I mean that being said, I would totally do like an extravaganza on this route and have a nice long live stream, but haven't really got the time. So I won't be doing that. Hello, Vixen Wolf Virtual Farms. Welcome back. Been a while since I've seen you on the channel. Anyway, so for the longest time we've been driving on this path here, but now we're diverging onto the left. Of course, we could also go to the right. However, we will be doing that later in the live stream. What I should point out is that for this live stream, so I did say we were focusing on the south. That means south of the station, so we're driving down this line and then this line. I bet you have a forum on the goldfish. Oh yeah! Still working on that, don't worry. That will come eventually, probably sometime after the summer, just because I want to do some other things first, YouTube-wise. Don't worry, the goldfish series is still coming. It's just not ready just yet. I knew I saw your name before somewhere. Oh, whoops, we have that 2 ham on the throttle. Here's this. This looks a bit funny. Yeah, what's also interesting is that apparently this network took 8 years to make. And those is on your truck. Yeah, let's say I've forgotten a lot of the sign-ups, but luckily it's all been written down, so you don't have to worry about me remembering anything. I have the tendency to forget stuff really easily. Luckily, everything has been written down, so as soon as I get around to making all the paint schemes, then, yeah. That being said, I do plan to make an update video, in regards to the NRL seasons for 2020. I'll probably start making that after I finish up working on the next video. So yeah. Okay, look at this feeling here is 45 miles per hour. Maybe the ETA is just wrong. Yeah. So the distance to destination is going down. The ET, however, is barely changing. I now speed forward and only over 6 times. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I meant to blow the horn on this locomotive. So I got a single tone horn. Yeah, no double tone. Or no 2-tone horn. I bet you this train did have a 2-tone in real life, but I guess it hasn't been simulated in train sim. So 22 miles to go to Milton and Teesdale. That's not very far. Especially at 45 miles per hour, we'll get there in no time. You know, oddly enough, I've known about this route's existence ever since it was released back in mid-2015. The only reason why I have been, well, I say holding offline, the only reason why I've been, why I didn't get this route before was because, you know, it's I mean, it's a nice big route, but the problem is that's set in the 1950s, and, well, I say it's a problem, it's not really, well, it's just a me thing, because, you know, this route being set in the 1950s, you know, the 50s isn't exactly my taste. But that's me. Let's see, I tried getting into Domtron before I was seeing it for $50 are the cheapest. See, that's if you want to legally get NR 2003. However, you can also do what I did and download the game for free. It's possible, and it works quite well if you do it right, of course. Like I've had Energy 2003 on two computers. You know, one of them being my gaming computer, and the other being my my Dell computer that I used until I got the gaming computer. Yeah, I don't know if which was a Windows 7 computer, by the way. And despite Energy 2003 being a pirated version of my game computer, it runs quite well. Like unless you load too much onto the game or the frame rate starts to go down, and then yeah, the game can be a bit unstable. But as long as you don't ham too much on the game, it runs fine. Speaking of Energy 2003isms, I finally released the NASCAR award show, which is basically the award show for the 2018-19 NASCAR season that I did, which is canon to the NRL, by the way. In fact, really, the well, instead of it being NASCAR, it's gonna be NRL instead, but still the same universe. But of course, changed in the rosters as well. Yeah. So the 2018-19 NASCAR season now officially complete. I mean, it for the most part has been completed since September because that was when I uploaded the last race of the season. But now it's pretty much completely finished, which I'm pleased about because it's a series that had been ongoing. Well, the series itself had been going since September of 2018, and I actually started working on it like in about early 2018 when I first got my game computer. In fact, one of the first things I did with when I got my new gaming computer, oh my goodness, game can stop lagging, was get Energy 2003 again. Like for the longest time, I didn't want to get Energy 2003 again because of the problems that it was having on my Dell computer. But I felt like I had to get Energy 2003 again because I had missed it so much. Because I hadn't played in about a year and 4 months. And here's a level crossing. Some old-fashioned cars here. Yeah, I don't understand why the frame rate is. Wow. I don't know if it's the route or if it's something else. Hardware thing. Also, this horn sounds awfully familiar. Daily expectations for the 2020-2021 super season. Let's just say yes. It's funny you say that 2020-21 super season. Here's an interesting plan. I was gonna talk about this in the update video, but I just might as well talk about this now, since you brought it up. Initially, it was only supposed to be just the 2020 season, and the 2021 would be a separate season. It wasn't originally going to be a super season, like the 2018-2019 season. However, recently I changed my mind and decided that it is going to be a super season for 2020-2021, just so, just so I can kind of, have more races with the stuff that I already have created. And I guess to talk about some more details. Initially, the 2020 season was only going to be 26 races because I decided to condense the schedule from 36 races I did last year, so it would take less time. However, so recently I've come to the decision of making it a super season. So let's say instead of having 26 races, it will have double that. So it's gonna be a nice long season. This is because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any seasons after that. I might in like a year or two after that. That depends on what my life is like though. By the time by the time comes. Anyway, so slowing down for the 30. I like how we're slowing down to 30 and then to 45 again. So I wonder what this 30 mile per hour speed limit is for. Oh, come on, mate. Slow down. There we go. He's returning to the left. I guess because this line doesn't continue. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to the right, not the left. Oh. Oh, it's because of this. And so talking about the schedule, I feel like I already had the schedule set for the first 26 races, and that was going to be the complete schedule. However, since now I recently came to the decision of making it double that, I'm not going to come in and change the schedule a bit. You know, I'll basically be keeping all the events that I put on the initial 2020 schedule, while adding some more events. So that means, so 26, yeah, so 26 times 2 is 50 something, I'm not sure. So we're looking at 57 Cup races for the Cup Series, with about 50 races for the Siemens National Series, because that, yeah, I think the Siemens National said that to be, no, that was that 22 races or something? I don't know. So that has to be like 40 something races, and the Truck Series, we're looking at 30 races. So it's going to be a longer season than initially planned, but I think a longer season will actually be a better season. I would love to see Old Spice race from the old 8 gallons race face, so that's why I asked. I guess one other thing I should mention, I already had the Old Spice Raceway in the 2018 season. It was second to last races for the Siemens National Series and the Skills Cup Series. I do plan to bring Old Spice Raceway back. I just forget how I did it. And this is Gainford, by the way. So now we're on a single track section, it seems, as I'm going downhill. There's a little station in effectively the middle of nowhere. How cute. Anyway, as for Dodge Raceway Stadium, I didn't initially have that on the schedule, but since I'll be extending the schedule now, I might just add that to the schedule as well. So I guess to put it simple, the initial 2020 schedule has been set. However, now decided to do a super season, there is potential for more. Well, I say potential for more. There is gonna be more. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what more I'm gonna add yet, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, so maybe some other I should bring up. This is kind of relevant to. Well, it's kind of relevant anyway. That is Domtron. So today is Tuesday, and usually, well, I say usually, well, half the time I see Domtron on Tuesdays, you know, and I need to start the time from 6 o'clock because that's the time that Domtron shows up on Tuesdays. Well, of course, Domtron hasn't shown up today, so, you know. I don't know if Domtron, he hasn't even looked at Facebook all day, like, since, like, it was 3 a.m. this morning that Domtron last looked at his Facebook doodahs. So, my only guess is that Domtron's Facebook is messed up again, or maybe he's just super busy, or, I don't know. This is why I wish Domtron would tell me more of these things, because I'm often left wondering, what is Domtron doing? And so the ETA is actually changing. It's now down to 15:43, but yeah, we're 15 miles away from Milton and Teesdale, so I don't know if that's, again, a bump, or eventually we'll be going really slowly. Because speed limit has been consistently remaining at 45 miles per hour. Of course, now we're going down to 41 miles per hour because, I guess this locomotive doesn't have enough power to hold this train up the hill. How many coaches are we pulling, actually? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess locomotive isn't particularly powerful. Anyway, yeah, so I guess getting back to this route, I initially held off on this route for the longest time because, you know, again, it doesn't, you know, the area that said isn't really my taste. But, then it was included as part of the Train Sim Humble Bundle. And Domtron decided to go the full mile and pay $12 for all the DLC that the thing. Oh, this station called Winston. I just quite like that. Winston. Very British. Oh, complete with speed. I'm going back to single track apparently. It's quite a nice route so far, even though I've only seen a small portion of it. Anyway, you know, although I don't know, even when Domtron went the full mile, and only enough before the Humble Bundle was a thing, Domtron already had this route in his DLC collection, so he didn't need to utilize it on the hello Snoopy, welcome. Looking at this yeah, why not? I guess since Thompson's, you know, might as well have somebody else replacing Domtron because I don't know where oh, come on, Discord. Discord, can you please stop being utterly stupid? I'm going to join that call. Ah, there you are.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
And Sylvia has joined the chat. Anyway, so back to stories. Oh, I was like, should I maximum speed under par or coasting 90 miles per hour? I'm not even sure if this route can go up to 90 miles per hour. It seems like it's mostly just... Oh, although it is 3D track. Come on, train.
Is it too slow?
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of power.
Speed up, slowpoke!
This is max throttle, pulling 7 coaches up this hill. This one is 75 gradient, and yet it's not very fast. Hello, after move us 4, a car crashed in a local road crossing.
Ooh!
Wow. That's a very odd thing to say here in the chat, but...
Indeed.
Okay.
Very awkward. And maybe bad timing.
And we are now 12.8 miles away from Milton and Teesdale. What's the ETA saying? What are we gonna come through some really slow track? Nah. Yeah, no idea where Domtron is. Anyway, so speaking of Domtron, when he got the Humble Bundle, he did, of course, get the code for the Weardale Teesdale route, and initially I didn't want the Weardale Teesdale route because, you know, I was like, it's not really my taste. But then I looked at the Weardale Teesdale route some more, and I was like, the route lane is quite impressive, and the voice like is kind of nice as well. So I was like, I've changed my mind, give me the code, and yeah. So on up since then, I barely touched this route. That's on purpose to save it for this live stream. But now that we're doing this live stream, I can actually see the route, and over the course of next live stream, I will have seen the entirety of this massive network. The scenery is mostly countryside, but I guess I should expect that. And wow, this is a very steep hill.
A very steep hill. Are you familiar with Saluda Grade? That's even steeper, most likely.
The boom gate fell off. CSX transportation is responsible.
Again, out of nowhere. Pretty awkward and random.
Yeah. What is that sign? That is 13. Not sure what that's implying. Oh, it's a 15 mile per hour speed limit coming up. Oh dear.
Oh no. Just release the throttle. Don't use brakes or we'll get stuck.
We're fine. Okay, well, it seems about when we get up to Broomielaw, then the guy's gonna level out a bit.
I don't know, what's it say? Roomy law.
So we'll get slowed down to 15 and then speed back up to 45 again. Also, look at this embankment that we're on.
Sorry? Okay,
This is quite
very
interesting.
steep hill. Very steep hill.
So the guys, the builders of this route, they basically made up this whatchamacallit to support the track. That's kind of interesting.
I'm familiar with it, but I don't think I know the name of it. I think it's Earth support something. I don't know.
Well, what is this? What is this? Oh, this ramp goes to. Huh.
Say again.
This ramp goes somewhere. Oh, we gotta slow down.
Ramp. Oh, that's a siding.
Slow down.
Brakes, conductor, please. Oh no.
Let's see. Is this still gonna signal 15 miles per hour? No, we're good.
Oh, no, 15 miles an hour.
I like how we're slowing at 15 for this. Wait, are we changing? We are. No wonder. Wait a minute.
Break.
This is weird.
Break.
Oh, so we slowed down to 15 miles per hour just so we could change tracks. Okay,
Just
then.
to change tracks. Okay. Makes sense because, I mean, points don't like speed if they're not designed for it.
Yeah. Luckily, the ground is leveling up, so we might be able to get back to speed.
Is this double track next?
Yes.
Double
Alright.
track?
Full speed.
Oh, boy. Full speed. No speeding. No speeding or I'll give you a ticket. Up now you can speed up to 45. Rev up those fires, because we need to get to 45.
The circle seems to have a lot of joints in it.
This route has lots of joints in it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this looks more like a UK branch line, is it?
I wouldn't call it a branch line. To me, it seems like a mix of a. No, I wouldn't call it a branch line.
I think
Well,
maybe
it's
it
a
might.
kind of branch line.
Well, I mean, it could have been like a main line for some small railway company before the big four, the LNER, LMS, the Slow Southern Railway, and the Great Western Railway was a thing.
Yeah.
Like LBSC, Lancashire and Yorkshire, the Furness Railway.
Well, this route is set in the 1950s by the time that nationalization was a thing, and British
Yeah.
Rail took over.
So I suppose this track must have been like, I don't know, for example, part of the Lancashire and Yorkshire,
Maybe.
until it wasn't counted as a main line.
Ooh,
But-
this is level crossing.
Crossing.
Hello,
Jam your
sis.
horn button 50 times. Honk, 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 honk.
Oh, up here it seems to me like it goes down to 20, then up to
Um,
45 again.
Oh look, there's cars waiting. Honk.
Oh, we come up to the bit
Yeah,
where
that's definitely old
this line and the other
cars.
line merge.
This is the 1950s.
Uh-huh.
The cars. Let's see, where are we now? Oh. Bamard Castle.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
seems the game likes the lag spike now and again.
Oh no! Lag
on.
spikes. A gamer's worst nightmare.
Well, at least not terrible. It's tolerable for now, but we'll see how it pans out later.
Yeah, a
Okay.
lag spike.
Slow
What gamers
down to
don't-
20. Anyway, so this route goes to no.
Oh.
Wait, is that the route that goes to? No, that's
We
the one that
passed
goes
the
up.
20 sign. We passed the 20 sign.
Oh, we gotta stop or slow down. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're fine.
Are we fine?
Yeah.
I hope so. Which way's the switch set? Oh.
Ooh,
And
this
we're
is too complex here.
That's more maintenance to the switches.
This is just looking station.
A station? You think it's good looking?
It's interesting looking. But I don't see any castle.
Interesting looking. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, that's a few too many sightings.
The station name is misleading. There are no station or no castles here.
Bernard Castle. Where is the castle? Show yourself, castle. Oh gosh, the lag is real.
Oh, there's a water tower here.
The water
I
tower.
don't think there's any steam trains around this route anymore.
Oh, there is a water tower. Not many of those exist anymore.
Ooh, a viaduct. This is kind of nice.
Viaduct. Oh, yes. There is plenty of those on British railways with the huge bridges. Oh wait, that's not that big of a viaduct. That's just more of a valley.
And it's big for the, well, okay,
It's not that big compared to like, oh, I don't know, viaducts that go over entire towns.
It's
with
a
huge
viaduct.
brick bridges going across entire towns.
Okay, so next up we have a really short 26 and then another 40. Yay.
So what's our next area we're passing?
Well, we passed the castle, now we're just on this little branch line thing that can go up to Milton and Teesdale.
Yeah. 20, 45. Excuse you.
Oh, it's a kink. And we're changing tracks. Oh, I see what we're doing.
Pink. Ah.
So it seems like we're on the main line then, but we're about to go down a branch line.
We're about to go down a branch line. We're about to go on the blue track. On the map. On that single independent
line. Train,
stop.
slow down.
Slow down. Slow down. Brakes. Don't use full brake because that's emergency brake. And you could get your train flat tires.
It's interesting interlocking.
Oh, look. It's an old signal box.
Yeah.
20 sign. Oh boy. Let's hope that's not the real speed limit sign. Oh no. We're speeding.
Yeah, only for a bit.
Oh, yep, just by 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, I kind of like the look of this.
You kind of like the look of that?
Yeah.
Oh, there's an independent line separate from 2 tracks. Okay.
Okay, we're now on a branch line and going downhill.
Looks like some railway company was too lazy to put the tracks together. Wait, they're separate grades. Okay, makes sense now. Alright then. Speed limit. We need speed! This truck's really overgrown.
Kind of.
Yeah, that means it must not have so much maintenance. It must be like...
old.
It's old! I'll just close my door, hang on.
Alright, come on, build the speed. This is actually set up, Bob. We have separate gradients.
We need speed.
And I know we're coming up on the theme of Jig. We are... So the main line's going to go to the left, and we're going to go to the right.
Man, seriously, if this is based off the 1950s in the UK, there is not a lot of houses. I mean, most of the towns are just villages.
It seems
Gosh.
Britain is mostly farms.
Farms. Yeah,
And stuff.
that's common. That's very common. And the beaches.
Well, next up is Colorstone.
The beaches can be interesting. Because most of the time they're fishing villages.
Come on, train, speed up.
Speed! We need speed!
This train doesn't seem to really like these gradients. Maybe we should have brought the class 101 instead or something.
101? Hang on. Let me... I don't know what a 101
That's a DMU.
A DMU?
We're gonna see it later in the stream, actually.
Gonna see it later on?
Yeah. Come on!
Oh, okay, now I see what it is.
Okay, the ETA must now be factoring in the fact that we're not doing the speed limit.
We're not going to speed limit. We need more speed. We need more speed.
Man,
Come on, I can run faster than that.
I did not think that the gradients would be so prominent. Because we're just a single locomotive pulling 7 coaches. This
Should have taken a class 37 instead,
Nah.
with its C-C wheel arrangement compared to
no,
B-C.
there is a class 37 included, but I decided not to take it because I didn't think that it would be so, you know,
How many of them were built? 300? Or 300 class 37?
extra month. And this is Colorstone, a small little station in the middle of nowhere.
A small station in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. Are you sure? I see a few houses to the right.
This platform is rather short. I'm not even.
It's
Yeah.
short? Oh, it's for older trains.
Yeah, so I'm driving a class 24.
Like the 1950.
Yeah, so I'm driving a class 24 with 7 coaches. I don't think. Well, with the train that I'm driving, I don't think I'm actually supposed to be down here.
Doors will only open on the front side.
Yeah, I think only the class 101 is supposed to come down this branch.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe this line's not fit for the big stopping services. With 7 Mark 1s.
Yeah, anyway, 5.4 miles to go.
Never mind the engine added on.
Alright, we are speeding
You
up.
have 100% throttle and you're only going 43. Oh, finally you speed up. Careful, you're reaching 45. Up you hit 45.
Okay, the ETA seems to be a bit wrong.
Sorry?
Because I know we're gonna get there in quicker than 8 minutes.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, well, the ETA says we're gonna get there in 8 minutes, yet the distance, we're only 4.7 miles away from Milton. So we should be there faster than 8 minutes.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Ah, no, this is a viaduct.
Viaduct? No!
Yeah.
Let me get a good look at it first. Let's get on the bridge and look around. Is it a viaduct? Oh, it's a small viaduct. Come on, I've seen large, huge viaducts.
Oh, there's also these stone walls here.
Stone walls?
Dividing up the farms.
Lots of stone walls along the farm.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, stone wall on the... Yeah, there's lots of stone in the UK. That's their big outdoor material.
Yeah. Look up on Romald
Other
Kirk.
than brick, which is used for virtually every house. Up bridge. Short little stubby one.
Oh, a lot of bridges here, actually.
Short little stubby one. I mean, really, the UK is not that flat. I mean, really. There's lots of turns here in the UK because, I mean, really. It's lots of hills and hills and hills.
I don't know, we're in a pretty hilly section right now.
If you look at the distance, it looks like we're in a humongous crater almost. I mean, there's so many hills.
Well, this part is quite hilly, but this isn't usually the UK. If you look at these
Virtually
the map route is mostly flat. We're signs here for no reason.
Sidings here for no reason. Oh, I don't know.
Station.
a small station with a few sidings. Yeah, I think those sidings are for dropping off small little cars filled with goods for the local villages. Back when the railroads were great. And they were actually doing good. Up, crossing. Down the horn button 50 times. Honk, 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 honk.
Okay, maybe DT is actually somewhat accurate, but still. Okay, so it seems the most, well, the line that I've been driving on seems to have been mostly 45 miles per hour, which I'm okay with.
Looks like we need more HP or horsepower.
Nah, speed limit 25, we're fine.
We're fine?
Yeah.
Or are we?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Are we really fine? Because I think I see a broken rail up ahead.
We're fine.
Yes, we're fine.
As long as the speed limit doesn't, well,
Change or anything.
change
we'll
too
be
much, then
fine.
we're fine.
We won't stall on the hill and be so embarrassed like Gordon.
Mickleton.
Mickleton. I'm not familiar with that name.
Welcome to Britain.
Mickleton? Yeah, I get that ton is in a lot of town or city names.
Sheep.
Nickel! Sounds like nickel.
That's the lowest quality sheep I've ever seen.
What?
Oh. Aw, come on!
What is it?
The stone here is floating.
The stone?
Stone wall. Good job.
Stone wall.
And I get the stone is
Oh!
20 miles long, but come on, mate.
Come on! Really? You had one job and you failed me.
Oh, oh, going downhill? Come on. Okay.
Oh! Not big out downhill. Release the throttle. Let us roll.
Yeah, that being said, so this route,
Roll.
I guess I should mention, is
Oh no!
It's-
No throttle.
it took 8 years to make, and it was released in 2015. So that means that
Balls!
they actually.
It's old and outdated!
Yeah.
No wonder there's so many bugs!
I wouldn't say that. Because no, what that means that if this route was made 8 years to the date of 2015, that meant that they started working on this route in about 2006 or 7 or something. So they started working on this
Yeah.
route.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that long, yeah. There's too much to inspect and
Yeah.
see if there's any goofs, so clearly it makes sense why that goof was a thing.
So basically, they pretty much started working on this route about the time that Train Simulator itself was being developed.
Yeah.
And then another 8 years of building and researching it later, this route.
We're gonna start speeding.
This
Yep,
route was
we're
released.
Just let us roll. And now we got a nice flat area, although we have too many bends.
And we're almost there.
We're almost there at our destination.
Yeah, well, our first destination anyway.
Up, there's a small size viaduct.
So there's a 50-mile/h speed limit station, then boom.
Oh, look, one of the pillars of the bridge is in the bit of a middle of the road.
Huh?
One of the bridge supports clips a bit into a road.
Oh yeah, it does. Good job.
Yeah.
So yes, even after 8 years of development, this route still isn't
You
perfect.
still find a goof. I mean, really? Really, my dude? Come on!
Ooh. Where's the Teesdale number 25 and a 25 achievement lock? Thank you, sir.
Oh.
And, okay, come
And
on.
brakes, conductor,
Yeah, I'm
please.
terrible with the brakes. Come
Brakes,
on.
please. Slowing. Oh no. We need more braking.
Okay, we're good.
We need more brakes. More brakes. Oh, that's more maintenance on the switch. Okay, I think at this point you can leave. Yeah, take off the brake.
Alright, the very end of this part of the route, Middleton and Teesdale. Is those even gonna fit in the platform? Let's
What?
find out.
Yeah, there's a little engine. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a short. Oh, it's not. Yeah, that short little stubby track that goes in, that's a siding. Not part of the actual station. It's fenced off.
Maybe.
Line size mega. Wait, is there an option to go onto the platform?
Maybe.
Ah, clever. Clever.
Alright, come on. We're almost there.
Almost there.
Got the buffers.
No brakes. We could just bump into the buffers.
We have the buffers. Well, now somebody's coffee can be filled, but...
Buffers
Hey! We fit the whole
We
train.
can bump into them to stop.
Oh,
Bump
wait.
into them.
Okay, my parents drove a
Bump
little bit too
into
far,
them.
actually.
Come on, bump into them. Just roll. Bump. There we go. We're just fine. We did not derail.
Okay, so we did spill somebody's coffee, but regardless, we made it.
Spilled somebody's coffee. Funny.
Okay, so now... we're
Now
back
what
into
do we
mission
do?
sequence.
Did we turn the entire train around, or what?
No, we're going to, we're gonna go back to Darlington, except this time we're gonna select the class 101 and drive a different
Start the
direction.
class 101. Start the decent-looking train.
It's a train.
And we're gonna go back.
Alright, well, we're not gonna go back, we're gonna teleport to Darlington, and then we're gonna drive from there. The other direction.
Fair enough.
This game wants to load. Anytime today, Train Sim.
Any day! Come on! Load!
Also, I don't understand why they give me a minute thing. Sometimes it goes to black screen, but whatever. It's not every day that I use this intermission
Give me a
sequence.
minute thing goes to black screen? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's not every day
Must
that I have to use this.
Must have had the black picture to it, I don't know. I'm not a genius.
Alright, come on, Train Sim.
Come on, Trainson! We're all waiting ages! We're not gonna wait for the grass to grow in your game! Cause the grass does not grow in your game! Come on! Load!
Okay, replay. Okay, we're getting there. This game is very laggy today. And we went 25 into 25. So, yeah, so that was just the molecules to get to cover that, to get that achievement.
Come on, Train Sim.
Alright, and back to game.
Let everything work faster!
Alright, we are now going into the game again, and now we shall see.
Turn off the give me a minute thing.
Did.
Up still loading!
Well, the longest time we were on the menu, because I was waiting for the game to process the thing of a Jake. Now we'll get to wait for the game to process the routes, again, and then we shall be able to continue.
Load! The loading is done. Processing should not be a thing. No.
It's give it a
But
while.
on the bright side, we get to see this old CSX scheme before it went to the boring old every single day. Hey, yellow, red, and the entire rest of blue. Look at it. Gorgeous. CSX had to ruin everything with their paint job. That's brand new and improved. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing cool to it compared to that.
Anyway, yes.
That's old paint.
So I guess now you guys get to see the longest screen, and you get to see the screenshot of the biggest, one of the biggest train locomotives in the world on one of the smallest routes in the world.
AC6000 CW.
Yes.
That's not one of the biggest engines ever. No, one of the biggest engines ever would be the DD35AX. I think it's called that. Hang on. Let me see. DD35A. Oh, it's just a DD35A. Never mind.
Yeah, so you guys now get to look at
the things are long. The things
wings.
are equal to hot dogs. But you know what looks like a sausage? Oh, UP's 412-2s.
Rip.
I mean, really, what's the difference?
So, no sign of Domtron.
No sign of Domtron. Let me look myself. Nope. Domtron is still dead.
Yeah, so I was hoping he'd be on for the stream, but no. So
No, he's dead. He's too busy being lazy.
I wonder what his excuse is this time.
Oh, class 42, a warship class. Yeah, that's the ball Diesel 10 is modeled after.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
Hey, I actually own that locomotive now.
The warship class?
Yeah, so you might see that make an appearance on the channel at some point.
Oh, look. New Jersey Transit. New Jersey.
No.
Yeah. Do, 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 still waiting for the grass to grow. Yes, we know Train Simulator 2020 is out. It has been for too long.
We're jumping in. Anyway, welcome back to Darlington. Except this time we're driving this train because this one goes the other way that we're going today.
I don't see the screen. Up. We got lag screen. Up, up, up. Lag spike, up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it looks glorious.
And the class 101.
Oh, that's not what I saw in the images. It looks even better with that 2B on the front. Whatever that's called. I don't know British that well.
Oh, are those just...
Oh, people are getting off. We're already at the start and people are getting off.
Wait a minute. I want to hear the sound of those doors closing again. Oh, they just slammed.
Oh, those just... Oh, people... Oh, we're...
That's missing.
Sorry, I just...
Bang.
Bang.
Oh, also, as you saw, this train shifts gears. So, this is now...
I'm gonna...
Also, pass view.
Oh, also,
alright, so let's gotta wait for this train to pull away now. There he goes.
All aboard! Let's go! Oh, there's the old train.
So we have a, yes.
Oh, that's the parting? It's got priority?
Yeah.
I think the commuter trains have higher priority because that means really.
I don't know if I set that up that way.
Request this past the
Anyway.
signal of danger?
Anyway, yeah, so that's the train that we just drove, but instead we're going to be driving this train. Now, I did say that the train have higher priority, so we have to get to sit here until the light turns.
That old piece of junk has higher priority? Yeah, it's not an express train.
It's from the same era, though. It's kind of an express train.
Ah! No, it's a stop it. Wait. Yeah, it actually is sort of an express service.
Actually, how far away until we get to the next step? Come on. Okay, we're going to Bernard Castle, which is 25 miles away. Okay. So I'm told we will have driven 50 miles on this live stream, which is wait, 50 miles. That's only a quarter of this route.
50 miles.
Out of 200.
200.
Wonder how to miles.
I don't know how far that is from my town straight to, oh, I don't know, Connecticut. Yeah, that's very long for distance, I tell you. I know how long 1 mile is. Yeah, 200 miles? Crazy long.
Yeah.
The UK is bigger than we think.
Oh!
It's tiny and small.
Hang on, is that my signal? I think it is. Okay.
Is that your signal?
Yes.
Is it green?
How do I forget, how do I change gears?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely yours. All aboard, let's go.
I forgot to change gears.
Change gears to forward. AWS reset. Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Oh, that's the windshield wipers you turned on.
Okay, put the power. There we go.
Power on, Victor. Where's the throttle?
It's there.
Oh, now we're moving.
So remember, there was a button on the keyboard that does change gear, except I forget which button that was.
Okay.
Oh. There we go. Okay, we'll stay in second gear.
Sorry, I'm not dead. I'm just going to sleep.
Oh. Hopefully I'll need to do that. And I made his headphones, that's weird. That's not how, what? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, train. Anyway, so as you tell, I do have to stop at Sheldon Junction down Main. That's because we're gonna stop there to check out the content, and that's included with this DLC. So the next signal is green. Yes, it is. Oh, we're speeding a bit. We're not speeding, yeah, but you know. So yes, we're going. So for now, we're going down the same path before, but don't you worry. If you remember from the start,
I'm alright.
there you are. Yes, if you remember from the start of the live stream, when we turned left, this time we'll be turning right after turning past.
Right is the right way to go. So what's our destination?
We're going. Basically, we're going to Barnard Castle
Barnard Castle?
via Bishop Auckland, I think it's called.
Richard Auckland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's start again.
Let's go. Points. Oh, 20. Castle Johnny.
Oh, and that's not too much there.
Brakes. Okay, you can release them. Oh, now we're going too slow. We need to speed up. We need more speed.
Okay, so I'm not really sure the point in the gearing system in this train though, because it seems like no matter what gear you're in, the accelerate. Okay, no, tell a lie. There is a big difference in the acceleration.
You can't hear acceleration.
It's just not a big difference. Well, it's
not that. It's not that noticeable, right?
It's a sausage.
Sausage? No, the only sausage that exists that's train related is the UP412-2s, otherwise known as number 9000.
And I know the again, so yes, we're now going.
We are not stopping here, are we?
We're now having deja vu before we turn right.
Deja vu?
Yes.
Okay, then I call singing.
No.
Okay. Excuse you.
Okay, we do have the green light, right?
We need speed. Speed.
Yes, we're going to the right.
We're going to the right. Because right is the right way to go.
There we go. Okay, I think it's a little too soon. Okay, there we go. So no, the gearing system does actually matter. If you do it wrong, then you will screw things up. Anyway, so before we that way, but this time we're going this way. Oh yes. And also see more of the routes. This big network. Oh yes. Also, that being said, I think set a third gear slows stops us from still at 41 miles per hour. So now, if only it could have been 45, so then we could have sausages. Yep. Okay, fourth gear. Yes. Yes.
Fourth gear?
Uh-huh.
Gear 4. How about we full stick it? We need more speed.
And we're getting there.
We need to get up this hill. And in order to do that, we need
Here's
speed.
the grade crossing.
Great crossing. Honk, 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk.
Hey, it says default horn on the
honk,
string.
honk, 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 honk.
I just quite like the TMV if I'm honest. It has nice sounds when his paint scheme is good as well. Now, if only Gear of 3 could have been locked at 45 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour. Oh. Okay, never mind, we're good. Some more countrysides. And of course, camera doesn't want to go down because of foliage. Right.
Balls.
It's a little mini bridge.
Mini bridge? Mini bridge?
Yes.
Yeah, those are really common. The arch bridges over the tracks. That's a thing. It is a thing. Really, I know my British stuff.
Oh, where are the passengers? Oh, look how we can barely turn our head.
Where are the passengers?
And this is the only coach that has a pageant view. Nice.
Ah.
Oh, so this transition is pretty close to the thingy.
Not bad of a thing.
That's the hand
really.
brake. The emergency brake, that's for Domtron.
The hand brake is for Domtron, you said?
No, I point out the emergency brake, that's for Domtron.
That's for Domtron when he wants to simply slow down.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't you think it's a little mean making fun of somebody who's not alive at the moment?
Nah.
No!
Well, not if it's Domtron anyway.
Okay.
Alright, 4.5 miles away from Shildon. So once we get there, you guys will be able to see all of the content, as far as rolling slot that is included with this route. That's quite nice stuff included. Number 4 on the side. Is that a milepost or something? And so it seems this route is mostly 45 mile per hour speed limit, which is fine. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, with showing the time period of this route. I will think though that in the modern day, well, I think in the modern day actually, this track that I'm driving on, either it's been ripped up or it's been revamped. This is Hyington.
Hyington?
Yeah.
Hyington.
So that goes to 3 tracks. For second, and then back to 2.
Okay. I said okay like happy.
Oh, oh. I like how this oh. Never mind, there are 2 platforms here. I both think there's only one. This is a double track section with the platform only on one side, but now there is indeed platforms on both sides, like different places.
Yeah, different places. I mean, really. I mean, honk, 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 honk. Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, the only way to get to the other platform is across the crossing. Yeah, that's decent planning.
That sign goes nowhere.
And we got multiple trucks and sidings. Too many sidings for just this one area. What is this, a rural industry?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, 2.5 miles away from Sheldon Junction.
Sheldon Junction.
Yeah.
Don't you mean Sheldon Junction?
No.
Okay.
What's that noise? Must be. I thought originally, but it's probably my imagination. Hello, Goofy Julian. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hello there. Hi, I'm a thing in this life.
Game. Okay, there we go. The game. Yeah, I don't know if it's out or if my machine's running a little bit slowly today.
Yeah, I mean the lag spikes. I mean, I don't know. This is a single player, right?
I have thought about resetting my computer before actually, but I was like, nah, it takes too much time. I mean, I've only been running my.
Too much time. Restarting my computer's like, I don't know, less than a minute.
Well, I've only been running my computer today since 3 when I got home from school. So that's 3 hours between me starting my computer and then me getting everything fired up and ready for the live streams. It's like, bruh. Oh, there's a 4 tracks. Oh, okay. Well, it's not like a
4 tracks. Yeah, I think that maybe.
Oh, I see where that comes from.
I think maybe British Railway decided to be lazy this time and just take all the tracks they can and put them together to cut costs.
I don't know. This interlocking though is quite interesting.
Because I mean, railroads take up too much space. I mean, really.
So this interlocking.
Oh, and also, do you need the sidings that widely spaced apart and in the middle of nowhere?
It's a mystery.
What are you doing? Looks like they're building a new station.
I'll go about Sheldon soon. Getting more power.
Sheldon? Sheldon.
Come on, build the ramps. There we go.
Rev up those fires, because we need to get straight to the station.
I know it's not a station, we're stopping in the middle of the tracks.
Middle of the tracks? Why? Is another train?
No, well, it's because we need to look at some other trains.
Oh, to swap trains?
No, we're looking at some trains.
Oh, okay.
I like how the game is now continuing to chug because of the fact that now it's laying distant terrain. It's like, come on, mate.
Chuff.
Ooh, look at this yard here.
Yard? That's too big of a yard for, I don't know. Is this a village?
This is big.
This is a village! Why do you need a yard that big? What is it, a transfer yard? I mean, I don't know, is the rest of the way required to enter because some special key or token? I mean, that amount of space wasted for so many tracks with absolutely nothing in it just ticks me off.
That being said, maybe that's not even
now
days.
I see what you mean by look at all the... There we go.
Alright, we got a train. Stop.
Stop!
Okay, we're gonna stop.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
We're good.
Stop! Stop! We need to stop to get out and look at some trains and take some photos of these ancient things before 20th century comes along and they all get scrapped.
Okay, the marker I think is here.
Stop!
Okay, we can stop now. Come on.
No, stop!
Okay, we're good.
Can we use the e-brake?
Now I'm gonna need the e-brake.
No, that's Domtron's strategy. No, use 99.99% of the brake.
Anyway,
And we have stopped
Anyway,
at the signal. Thank goodness
so
for that.
welcome to this yard. The lag isn't that bad here, actually. Welcome to all of the content that is included with this DLC.
Okay, then let's see here. Switchers.
Okay, so firstly we have a
Class 37.
no, so we have a class. So weight is included with this route in BR Green. We have quite a bit of weather tonight, actually. So we have the driver variant and the no driver variant. For the class of weight, we have various freight cars. We have this truck here, loaded and unloaded. We have this flatbed, which doesn't have a load on it for
the
some reason.
live stream is so behind for me that I can't catch up.
We have the Silver and Sun Bishop Auckland red truck, unloaded and loaded with coal, and a loaded with it has a canvas. This one. We have a van thingamajig. This one's empty. This one has cows.
A van? No, I think that's a cattle car.
Yeah, this is a cattle car.
I think that's a stock car. That's a cattle car.
Yeah, so it's a cattle car. This one's got cows.
Cattle car.
This one's got goats. And
Goats.
this one has sheep.
Sheep.
We also have this hopper car here, loaded and unloaded.
I can't see. The video is being too slow.
We have this Darlington Dairies tanker. We have this.
I can't catch up. The video's too slow.
This bitumen tanker. We have this press flow cement thingamajig and a brake van. Alright, so that's all the freight equipment that you get with this.
Brake van.
Yes.
And
of course, we have the class 25, which is up early. We have the driver variant and.
Wait, that's the class 25.
Yes.
Oh.
And as it's, I've been very serious with the way that I'm named this one. This one is called Jeff, and this one is just Beep.
Beep.
Yeah.
Funny.
However,
Big Daddy Diesel.
Yeah. However, that being said, with the way the Domtron program this 4-letter thingamajig, you can have any 4-letter word that you so please.
Okay. Can one there be P-O-O-P?
Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so we have this coach. So we also have 4 different Mark 1 coaches. We have
Mark 1s.
we have this one here. Whatever it's called. We have this one here. We have this. We have this brake van or this brake coach here. And
I can't
this
keep
is
up
this is
because
the
the video's
coach.
being balls. It's too slow.
Yes. Anyway, so that's all the coaches and stuff. That's the things. We have a class 37 included as well. We have the driver variant and the no driver variant. We have this one, of course, which again I've been very serious with the way that I've numbered them. And we also have this this brake tender, which in case you didn't know, this brake tender here is used. Is used for. Yes, it's used for cars that don't have brake pipes. So this thing is here to apply extra brake power, so they take us home quicker.
Well, of course, me and you and you, so we're.
Yeah.
So,
of course, these brake tires aren't used anymore, but they were a big thing.
Engine to me, which gives extra horsepower because it's got an engine.
Yeah, these were big things, however, in the 50s.
Yeah, those are pretty much.
And finally, as far as class 101, we have 3 do-downs. We have the first class coach, which has driver and no driver variant. It's a coach. We have the middle coach thing, which I don't actually know what's called. That does exist. And finally, we have the second class thingamajig, driver variant, and no driver variant. And that is all the unique assets as far as ones that you get with this route. So that's all been taken care of. It's time to continue.
Oh, by the way, I'm Percy.
Good job. As we're about to pass Sheldon Station. Alright, full speed.
Full power! Rev up those fires, because we needed to butt the station. Rev up those fires.
Anyway, so that being said, I would use the, whatever keyboard combination that triggers the, shifter, but I forgot what it was. Oh, going this way. That way goes to nowhere. We're going to a station.
God, I'm gonna restart everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna die for a little while, but I'll be back because I created a Horcrux.
Rip. Alright, no. Third gear. Yeah, so basically this train is a shifter. As in it has multiple gears. And because this train does indeed have a gearbox, and it does shift gears like a car.
I'm back!
Okay.
I have come back from the dead.
Hey, 60 miles to Barnard Castle.
Barnard Castle. There's no castle! Let me guess. No castle!
Anyways, we're now about to go through this tunnel here. Game, stop lagging.
Stop lagging!
There we
You
go.
are powerful! You have the best goal in the world. Come on. Don't be this slow. Don't be slow!
There's a 15 and a
Don't be
45.
slower than, oh, I don't know, Southern Railway? Be faster than Southern Railway! Be faster than the Flying Scotsman! Come on!
Yeah.
Come on, you have more technology in yourself than the Flying Scotsman. Come on, you should be a faster computer. Hurry up.
Alright, train, sit on a bit.
Oh, by the way, you're speeding.
Of course.
A little bit of brake should help. Oh, no, we're still going. We need more brake. Never
There's a
mind.
15 coming up and then 45 again. Yay.
Can we use 90% brake?
We don't need 90% brake for this. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you slow down because there's 15 coming up. The frame rate is really tagging itself for some reason.
God! Hurry up! You're not. You can set your graphics quality.
Nah.
Can you set your graphics quality to automatic in this game?
No, there is no automatic setting. It's...
Balls!
No, you just set it... Or... Well, what happens when you first get the game, it optimizes the graphics for you.
Okay.
And then you pretty much change it in the settings. Oh, 15. Go down.
Slow.
Okay, these brakes sure take their time.
Slow.
There we go. Okay, we're good.
Slow.
We're good.
Come on.
We are turning right. I mean left.
Oh no, we're speeding.
Oh no, this track here goes up to Bishop Auckland.
Up, and I think we're gonna. Oh, it's close. We
That being
almost
said-
clipped that pillar.
What the heck is this?
Let me see what it is.
This is just a little spur.
A little spur. Keep following it.
This goes to
Oh, that's a side.
some sort of thingamajig. This guy's kind of interesting.
Ah.
I
Oh, that's too many sides. Oh, we got a rural industry.
think it goes
seems.
from there.
Yeah, that's an industry, all right.
And
Yep.
there's a station.
Exporting. It's a good shit.
As
We
go
need to get
down,
back to our train before we're given a ticket by the police.
here's where the line rejoins. Okay.
Man, you could just use the map to figure out how the heck the system works.
Well, I wanted to look at it from thingy view so I could see all of the
Yeah.
sausages. Okay.
God,
Yay.
the lag is real. Come on, this is worse than Just Trains Company computers. Ah!
Third gear. There we go.
Third gear. No, we need 4 gears.
Okay, full speed.
Full power to the engine. Engine 1, is it running? I need a yes or no answer. Is engine 1 running?
I don't know.
You don't know? Here, let me check it. Yeah, it's running. What about engine 2?
Speed.
Yeah, engine 2 is running. Engine 3? Yep, engine 3 is good. Engine 4? Yeah, engine 4 is good. Backup engine? Standing by. Okay, we're good. Full power to the engines.
Alright, there we go. Up to
No,
45.
I want live. No, I want live video. not behind live video.
Speed.
Speed is key.
Oh, his downhill section coming. Oh no. Okay, I'm backing off for now.
Okay. Beep 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 beep. Backing up.
What is this?
What is what? Show me. Come on, video.
This is like some kind of big thing.
That looks like a fuel tank to me. Yeah. And the big thing
I think it's a little baby viaduct over.
There's one of those big things, and my father told me it was a fuel tank. Yeah, that looks like a fuel tank to me. And it's huge. Yeah, I've seen fuel tanks that big. Looks like a fuel tank to me. Mine size mega. Right.
That's right. What's part of those fighting string? It should speak quite well. I'm on nice 2 and 4th gear. It seems we're bumping around, or we're staying around 45, or close to 45 anyway, quite well.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 25 coming. Oh. The 25 and the 45. West Auckland platform something. Another big yard.
Are we behind schedule?
Nah. Anyway, so there. Yeah, the game's lagging. So, nah, there's no schedule. We're
What? How do the passengers know what time to get at the station when they might miss the train?
We're just here for the ride.
They're just here for the ride. What is this, a scenic route?
Yes. Ooh. What is this? This is quite interesting here.
What's that? Let's see here. Oh, you know what that might be? I don't know. Must be some sort of old.
This looks quite cool.
Looks like a bunch of gardens.
What would Domtron think about that?
Yeah, I wonder what he'd think about it. I believe that he might say, it's a load of sausages.
Okay, gotta slow down.
Slow.
Where does that track go?
Slow.
Nowhere. Look at this platform for a station configuration.
Let me see.
Wow.
Yeah. You need 2 platforms for 1 track.
That being said, there is actually a fence separating. Wow. I have never ever seen a station design like this.
That's ridiculous. I've seen that a few times. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
The station design is quite
There's a
interesting.
fence there too? Oh, you're kidding me. That is stupid. That is a waste of money.
Yeah, it's fish. At full speed.
Balls.
Okay, shift down.
Full power to the engines. Let's see if the engines are running. Engine 3 is down. Oh no.
Okay, so we're 12 miles away from Barra Castle, but the game says we're going to take us 18 minutes to get there. Oh. There's a train coming up, so that might be why.
Power to engine 3 is cut off. Fixing it.
Speed. Oh, there's stuff on the side of the track. Oh, really? The 20 and the 20. Okay.
Come on, BR speed limits. Make up your mind.
There seems to be a common theme on this, Rob, where the speed limit mainly stays at 45.
Slow.
But then, at certain points, they do slow down a bit.
Slow. Make up your speed limits. Come on. We can't just keep stopping and we can't just keep stopping and starting over and over again.
Okay. So I wonder what this 20 is for.
You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Immediately after that, it's 45 miles an hour. We can make up time. Like just going 45 straight through the 20.
Well.
As long as we don't tip, we'll be fine. Forget the speed limits. They won't hurry up their decision. So just keep going 40.
Alright, slow down. Train.
No, keep going 45. Forget the 20 mile an hour speed limit. It's a lie. Just like the cake is a lie.
Well, you see, we're not Domtron, therefore we actually have we respect the speed limit.
He respects the speed limit. Yeah, he'd probably be screeching at me.
See, I bet you that if Domtron was driving this train, he would probably speed right through it. But since I'm driving this train,
You're not gonna speed, of course not.
And I have respect for the speed limit, I'm going to slow down for the 20, and just drive right through here. That being said, where are we at now? Oh. I see. Okay, up to third. Third gear. There we go.
Did somebody mention my name?
Okay, what's here?
Come on, did you really say my name?
That goes to, let's go close to the main line. That's not realistic. There's
Not close to the main line. Bang coaches. Did somebody mention my name?
Well, that's not very realistic. Come on.
Man, that is a perfect area to shun James when he bangs the coaches. Did somebody mention my name? Sorry, am I being annoying?
Come on, train, speed up.
We need speed! Come on!
Oh,
I can push that train and it will go 100 miles an hour almost immediately.
Okay, this is full speed in third gear. I don't know why we're speeding accelerating so slowly.
Oh, come on, do max gear.
Well, if we do that, then we're gonna be slower.
No,
we
we
even
won't.
risk stalling.
No, we won't.
Maybe.
Aren't the rails dry? Wait, did it rain last night?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the thing. See, since this train shifts gears, if you go in too high of a gear, then the train will begin to stall.
Oh, so there's such a thing as
Yeah.
short time
That's-
ratings on this train.
No, there's no short shifting.
Motors with brushes and commutators, which can cause short time ratings, which basically means the motor will be destroyed if you max the throttle for too long. Come on, AC motors are better because no short time rating. Come on, really? Why couldn't you just stick with AC?
This is Britain in the 1950s. What are you expecting?
I don't know. Smarter people. They were a lot smarter back then, weren't they? People
Not really.
actually knew to clean their
They're a lot
house.
smarter now.
They're a lot smarter now? Yeah, there's more people who don't know how to clean a house at the age of 7 compared to like, I don't know, a long time ago when let's see here. Before
Wow, look at this hill.
this hill, we need a full stick for this.
Oh.
Otherwise, we're stuck.
We're losing speed.
Full power.
Are you kidding me?
Short time rating.
I am driving a train that was included with this route, and yet I am at max throttle. Oh wait, I can shift down third gear. There we go. We're good now.
Third gear. There we go. No short time rating.
Okay, wait. Hang on, I'm a bit silly actually for saying that because, see, maybe that's the reason why this train shifts gears. See, now we're at full throttle and third gear, and because of this, we're not losing speeds. So you know, I was just clowning on this train for, despite being included with this route, I can't even drive this route properly. But as it turns out, this train is actually very well suited for this route because of its gearing system. It's actually quite clever. Yeah. See, now of course, modern trains are built with more.
I'm confused. How does
What?
Gear 3 go the right speed, but Gear 4 doesn't. I don't know, wheel slip?
No. Do you have any idea how a gearing system works?
I have to admit.
Okay. Well, the way that gearing system works with losing speed. Come on. Okay. Well, wow. This is a hill. A 1 in 27.
Oh my god, you're kidding me!
Wow, look at this
That's
side bridge.
deeper than Gordon's Hill! Oh my god! This is going. It's confirmed.
Anyway, we're leveling out now. Good.
Why are we even going over?
This bridge is quite impressive, actually. Wow.
Why'd you have to build it that high? Oh my god, VR. Are you stupid or are you setting money on fire?
It's sausages.
Sausages?
Anyway, the way
I
that.
think it's setting money on fire.
So the way that gearing system works, in case none of you already know that for some reason, basically, we have to counter in RPM values and other thingy values. It's kind of like a car.
Like how hard the engine works.
Where basically you have to keep, well, based on how fast you're going and how much throttle you're applying, you have to make sure that you're in the right gear, because if you're in too high of a gear, then the train will begin to stall because the power band is strong enough. See, we have to consider power band here because if a train is supposed to drive like it's supposed to, then it needs to be within a certain power band, which means that if it's in the right power band, then it will accelerate, and you control the power band by how fast you're going and which gear you're in. And of course, if you do it wrong, then it can lead to problems. Like if you're in too high of a gear, then the power band will be too weak, and then you'll begin to stall. And if you're in too low of a gear, then the train just won't accelerate past what the gear allows it to. It's actually quite clever.
I have one thing to say. Ha!
Anyway, this is Conkfield. Conkfield fell.
Yeah, so it looks like you need to work the gear and the throttle. The same sort of like gear almost.
Conkfield. I kind of like that name for some reason.
Conkfield. I'll be sure to use it on my main line.
Oh no. Okay, more speed. Come on.
You have a summer house in it.
Okay, third gear and fourth gear. So this is actually quite a clever system, which makes it because of course trains these days don't necessarily need a gearing system, because most DMUs these days have the right amount of power to get up the hill. But remember, this is a 1950s DMU, which doesn't have as much horsepower as modern DMUs, so the gearing system is necessary. And as I said, it's quite clever when you think about it. Also,
technology at its finest. That's all I have to say.
And a side note, the ETA is wrong. Hang on, where's our mate?
What's our what?
Where's the train that we saw earlier? Is it past it?
Where's our mate?
Never mind. Anyway, I'm missing stuff. Ooh. Oh, that's quite cool. And it's also okay. Let's see. So the ETA is being funny. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's the. No, we're only 6 miles away from Barnard Castle. We're going quite fast, so I have no idea what they're talking about. All right.
Did you know fiber is a super...
No. Jeez.
No.
Anyway, 6 miles to go to Barnard Castle. Yeah. And then that will be the end of this live stream. No. Anyway, so we're now 6 miles away from Barnard Castle, where we will see the conclusion of this live stream. Yeah. Okay, can you not please?
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do that anymore.
Anyway, so yeah, so throughout today's events, we have seen all of the southern end of the Weardale and Teesdale. However,
The southern end? No wonder!
Yes.
It was no wonder the speed limit kept saying 20 over and over and over again, and then back to 45. It's because it's southern! Too slow the southern really is.
Anyway, so yeah, so that's southern. However, tune in tomorrow where we take out the northern part, the northern end of the Weardale and Teesdale network. I wonder if we shift down to third and we put the throttle on, will that slow it down? No, it makes no difference. One of those is just ruin the motor, or the engine, I think.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see this taking another 9 minutes. We're going quite fast, and we're quite close. Maybe it's the game being stupid. Alright, 5 miles to go. Yes.
Did you just say the F word in a
No.
Christian Minecraft server? How dare you?
No.
Okay, good. He didn't say the F word. He didn't have bomb the entire world.
This horn though. Hello, bridge.
Hi, bridge.
Yeah.
Yay. There's a short, little, stubby one. Okay.
Okay, maybe the ETA is in fact accurate. I'm just underestimating. Oh no! I didn't meant to press escape. Come on.
Press escape?
No.
Did you press escape? Really?
Apparently, I did by accident. I don't know how I did that, but good job me.
Continue playing.
Anyways, we're now on completely flat ground, and this sheep is quite low quality. Come on. This was a road released in 2015, but then again,
2015? Oh look,
oh.
a sheep. Oh, it's not moving. It's a decoy. It's a fake, and its feet are in the ground.
And so all those was 2015, but at the same time, Weardale started working on it in 2006 or 2007.
Oh look, a small. Oh no, very small. Small fire gun. Small.
Hey, so yeah, more sausage speed limits, we gotta go through a 15 and 45.
More
again.
sausages. Why?
Because of thingies.
Thingy.
Anyway, so one thing to know. So, all of this here is 50 miles in length. Apparently this stuff up here is supposed to be the other 150 miles. Is the route length misleading?
That's your average British map.
Because
And
they
your
did...
average Midwestern
This route
American-
does say that it's 200 miles of track. But is that fake news? Because this... Because we've driven 50 miles today, which is a quarter of the route. But to me it looks more like it's half.
How far do we have to go? 50 miles? 200 miles? 100?
No, we would have driven 50 miles today. And tomorrow, that means that tomorrow we're essentially covering the remaining 150 miles of this network. Also, it's quite interesting how they have that on the thing with Jake. That's kind of cool. Don't break your toys. Oh, guys, slow down. Why is speed like going down to 15?
You know
It's...
what? Forget it! Don't go 15!
Oh, we're going down to, we're going to single
Keep
track
going, no speed.
we're slowing
Here,
down.
you stay. Throttle, you stay. Brake. No, no, no. Release the brake.
Alright.
Release the brake.
Come on, slow down.
Release the brake.
And...
Release the
We're good.
brake. Release the brake.
Okay, we're gonna speed. You should like coast a little bit over the interlocking.
Oh, what?
And up to speed once more.
Oh, you just had to cut costs there. You just had to cut costs there and turn that extra and turn that.
So it's going through a bit of a valley though.
You're
Wow,
kidding
look
me.
at this.
We
It
are
looks like
cutting costs.
they had to dig up all this land just so they could build a track here. Wow. I must have
Jingle
taken
Bells
time.
Land, and they didn't even bother making a second one. Yeah, it's cheaper making a second one rather than just finishing the first one. When was this part of the line made? The Great Depression?
Possibly.
When all the stones crashed. Just like a truck crashed into a storm.
Okay, I like how we're in second gear and yeah, we're still picking up speed. I think it's because of the downhill. In which case I can just coast.
Coast? Okay, yeah. Let's not become a roller coaster.
Don't worry.
Coast. Coast. Let's just
And 1.6 miles away, yes.
Roll.
Anyway, well, it's been an entertaining live stream, I will say. If only Domtron returned today, but, you know. I wish Domtron would have at least told me, so then I could have started this live stream at like 5 instead of 6, but, yeah, whatever. I didn't even do anything productive until this live stream started, and, I do plan to do some more things later, but, you know. And it's a 20. It's like a British train horn.
Back to double line again. British Railway.
Okay, so.
And ruin traffic. Wait, there's no such thing as ruining traffic on this line. It's only this train going.
Okay, brakes. Wow, okay.
Brakes.
So now we're now going down a 175 gradient. So actually great, they can just let the train just coast. All I have to do is just apply the brake the correct way.
Okay.
And then we're more than fine.
20 miles an hour. Forget
Yes,
it.
sir. Okay, so now actually this is the last speed limiting for the station, so I just want to respect the signal here.
Okay, what's our destination again?
Barnard Castle, we're not even half a mile away now.
Barnard Castle?
Yeah.
Barnard Castle.
So yes, we did come by here earlier, but we did just come here by a different route. Yeah. So yeah, so of course if you want to, so enough, from Dullington to Barnard Castle, you have two options. You can either go the short way around, or the long way around.
What?
If you want to get from Barnard Castle, or no, from Dullington to Barnard Castle, vice versa.
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
There are two ways to get
Why are there no castles at any of the places?
there. Nobody knows.
There's no castles? Okay then. Here's more stress noise.
Anyway, station. No. And we made it.
This is our last stop, right?
Yes, it is. This is it.
Barnard Castle? Wait. Barnard Castle, does that say?
Yes.
Oh, Barnard Castle? I thought it was Marnard Castle.
No.
Ooh!
Can I bring something up? We made it. Yeah.
Welcome to Barnard Castle. There's no castle here.
Yeah.
There's no castle here. Open doors, and everybody gets off. Into that.
So with that being said, that's going to be the conclusion of this live stream. As we have now checked out.
I need to play Victory Noise.
As we have now checked out two lines on the route network. This being the This being the well, let's see. We went this way and we went this way. Tomorrow, however, we'll be taking out all of these thingamajigs here, which will be interesting. Although I can't quite tell if those are actually the remaining 150 miles. Or this route has a misleading advertisement, and this route is this network is actually only 100 miles of track or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, once again, tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, where we'll take a look. No. We'll take a look at the northern end of the Weardale and Teesdale network.
I hope it's fast compared to the southern area we went through, because I mean, really, the Southern Railway is slow.
It probably isn't.
It is slow.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, seriously. There were no trains at King's Cross one day because they were all cancelled. The Southern Railway has plenty of experience with that multiple times.
Anyways, so with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream, last video, whatever you're watching this as. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you.
And make sure you ring the bell.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And I will see
Good
you
day.
in whatever I make next.
Into this line with too many 20 mile an hour.